Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Wicklow. I am down on an absolutely gorgeous river here, and there's just so much gold coming out of here. In one day I got 0.21 of pickers, I got 0.3 I think it was a different day, just stack loads of gold. So what I'm doing today is, the last day I was here I had the dream out with me. The problem was every second bucket I ran, I would test the bottom of every bucket. First bucket, gold, great. Second bucket, nothing. So bucket 1 had gold, bucket 2 had nothing. Bucket 3 had gold because I sampled it. Bucket 4 had nothing. Bucket 5, and this just went on all day, all the way up to 11.5 buckets. So the plan today is, I have the Cali Sluicebox set up just downstream, and once I have 2 buckets 1/4 inch, I'm going to run them through the sluice, and then I'm going to clean out the sluice. The last day I was here, I had Dream Mat Sluicebox, shovel, pitchfork, rake, sucker tube, and auger. So what I have in terms of digging things today is, I have just my light shovel, and I have a normal sucker tube. So this is an old pipe off an old sucker tube that I had. It has a handle on it, and what I'm using it for basically is, where I have the gravel here, I'm basically just poking it into the gravel like a pitchfork, except it's got one fork in it. So what I can use that to gauge depth. Now if I'm on some clay, I go, well, that's not very deep. If I'm on gravel, then it goes even deeper. You can see where my hand drops. So now I can that'll actually help me to figure out where the actual sections of the bedrock is, where the sections of the clay, and more importantly, the gravel that sits in between the clay and the bedrock, because that's where the gold sits. So what we're going to do is, we're going to start just filling up this bucket. I've already put a little bit of water into it already, just so we can get it ready. I've also put in, as well as putting in a bit of water, I have a rock in the bottom, just so it doesn't fall over, because that did happen before. Yeah, that's nice. See where the material, you'll see in a second where the material is changing colour. That's exactly what you want. Excellent stuff. So really all we're doing at this minute is just checking that the bucket's sitting right, that it's working grand. What I'll do is just clear them with quarter mesh. You can see that's nice and clean as well. So quick tip, if you want to do a sample pan, rather than having the bend right down, you've already got a bucket in place. Even if you didn't have another classifier in here, you only have your normal classifiers, just simply put the pan on top of the bucket, classifier there, boom, done, there she goes. So what I'm going to do is, like as I said before, with a wide area sample, I'm just going to take a sample from this general area. Yeah, that'll do now. As I say, it's only a sample pan we're doing for now. So I'll do nice and gentle, just bounce around. You can see where there's not a whole lot of material there. You can see a good few rocks with clay stuck to it. I'll wash this off as best I can, but in general, I find that if you find big clumps of clay, you just don't run it. It's just not worth the hassle. So what we're going to do now is, we're going to go down and do a quick test pan of this material. So you can see there, we've about half a pan. If you get a chance to sit down while you're panning, if you get a chance to sit down while panning, why not? So let's make this easy. So what we'll do is just spin around first of all. Don't do much, not much material in it. The pan was thoroughly clean beforehand. Alright, let's have a look and see where we're at there. That didn't take you long, did it? Alright, let's have a quick look. If there's any gold in here, I'll get the iPhone 7 and we'll have a look together. No, nothing. Alright, well that's unfortunate, no gold in that particular pan. So what I'm going to do now is, we're going to keep doing a bit more sample panning, then we'll fill up more buckets, and then we'll go sluice it. Right, so I'll give you a quick test pan now, and we'll see where we're on the gold. Once we're on the gold, I'll come back to you, we'll start filling the buckets, and we'll crack on with it. Let's go find the shiny! Okay, test pan number 5. Hopefully this one has something in it. This is the most bizarre river ever. This is a strange old place. We're sitting on top of clay, right next to bedrock, and still not finding any gold. Test pan number 5. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully there's something in here. If I see any gold here at all, I'm setting up the, I'm going to go back to production mode and just start bouncing buckets through it. Hopefully there's something in here. And that's probably enough 1-2ing for now. Right, let's have a quick look together. Get you around the light so you can see that. Hopefully there's some gold. Let's see, this is test pan number 5. Anything? Anything? Oh, I see something yellow. Oh yeah. Well, that'll do. I'll just take you off the tripod for a sec. Yeah, there she is there. I think you can see that. I can see it on the screen there, so you can see it properly. A few more little pieces around there as well. Can't really see them very well, but that one you can definitely see. Happy days. Okay, we're finally on the gold. That took a while. Test pan number 5. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to continue. I was originally just going to do 2 buckets and then I'll clean out the Cali. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill 4 buckets. Yeah, as I say, it's sporadic. I'm hoping I can find where the gold is all accumulating. Still haven't found that yet. Okay, keep cracking on with this. Let's continue to find the shiny. What I'm going to do is have buckets stacked on top of each other. You see I've got a lovely V in the middle of the sluice. I'll give you a different view on that in just a second. So let's start running this through. I'd love to see if this flies on through. I might even be able to run a 1/2 inch and then I'll be able to get through more material. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, oh that's brilliant. That's working brilliantly there. So I'm slightly downstream of the sluice box and just bent down on one knee so as not to hurt my back. Obviously the dream mat you can just throw it in by the bucket load, but this sluice is really designed for assessing material. So rather than me have to stand there and pan it, what I'm going to do instead is just going to assess it. I'm already seeing, oh lovely, nice. I'm seeing a bit of yellow on the mat, on the V mat. That's nice. That's looking really nice. I'll show you the gold on the mat in just a second. Oh, that's lit up like a Christmas tree. That's lovely. Very nice indeed. Oh, look at that. Now that's nice. Sorry, hang on one second. Gotta interrupt you. Hang on. You can see that perfectly clear. Let me go up over it. I don't really want to put the camera in the water because it might disrupt the water flow. And there as well. Oh, I'm a happy camper. This is going very well. So, as I say, the plan originally was to run 2, but now I'm going to run 4 buckets through the sluice. And then once you've got 4 buckets run, then we'll do a clean out and we'll see where we're at. This is much faster than planning and much more enjoyable as well. Alright, so we've run through 1 bucket already. So let's just run through the next bucket. See how this goes on. So again, we've got to rock the rinse off here. Okay, so we're really on the goal now. So what I'm going to do is going to head back upstream. I'm going to run buckets 1/2 inch. And then as well as that, I'm going to put you into time-lapse mode just so it's easier to see the whole process. So yeah, let's go do that now. Let's continue to find the shiny. Okay, we're going to clean out the sluice box now. So I've run 4 buckets. 2 buckets were 1/2 inch and the other 2 were 1/4 inch. Cleaning out this sluice is super simple. I'll show you exactly how it goes. Okay, we're going to clean this out. To clean out the sluice box, very simple. Just take out the rocks, put it in the bucket and wash it out. Straight out now. I like to keep this rock because it's the most perfect thing for any sluice box. Look at it. It's like a foot long. Like it wants to run away. Gonna grab the bucket so it doesn't go for the swim. Take the Cali out and we're done. So we're gonna go up now. So now we're going up to the panning pole and we're gonna pan this out. Let's go find the shiny. Okay, so what we're going to do now is trying to clean out the bucket. You can see there where there's 1 small piece of gold left in there from when we've done a test pan. to rinse out the bucket, all you do is submerge the bucket, throw water at it, and away she goes. Only run a total of 4 buckets through the system, so I'm not expecting a lot, but hey look, gold is gold, I'll take what I can get. We seem to be on some nice ground there. I just try to bring it down so you can see it at my level. What we're going to do is, off to the side where the water's not flowing too fast, just stratify. Bring everything once, 1, 2, once, 1, 2, and 1, 2. That's probably enough. Right, let's have a quick look together. Okay, let's have a look here. That'd be a bit too much for a reveal, but let's see how we're getting on. Oh, yes! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Happy days. Wow. That's 4 buckets gone through the Cali. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. If we can see that right. I'm going to take off the tripod. I'm going to take off the tripod for a second so we can actually see it properly. That looks really nice. There are 4 buckets. Happy days. Hold on 1 second. Hopefully you can see this in the light. A bit too much light there. Let's go to the dark. Oh, that'll absolutely do. I'm okay with that. Now that is a clean out. That is absolutely gorgeous. And that's only from just between the shovel and that boulder there. That boulder that I'm pointing to there and the shovel, this section here. So what was happening was, normally when I sucker tube is when I get the most amount of gravel. But in this case, a sucker tube, I couldn't get anything. Pointy shovel, straight down, no problem, got on the go. Happy days. My original plan was that I would run material here, test it, then go off upstream and test it. I think I'll probably still do that just to try and figure out where the really, really good gold is. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Hunting Wicklow Nuggets Part 4. Part 5 will be a different day. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, chances are you like the videos I've previously posted and the ones we post in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and sure, I'll catch you next week. And I'll go buy more shiny. Bye bye.